best of the best will battle it out at the Tour Championship. That means you're going to be there, and your spot, Freddie, was pretty much secured when you won the Players back in March.
Yeah, basically that 630,000 put me right back into Tulsa, which I didn't get to last year, but 16 and 17 were 2 holes. I'll never forget a Tournament Players Championship. I won Eagle Birdie, 30,000 people screaming, yelling. So I definitely look forward to getting back to Tulsa and playing.
Well, you've won the Players. You had a dramatic victory at the President's Cup. I can't think of a better way to close out the year than to win the Tour Championship. Good luck.
Well, I love Southern Hills. I'm going to go out and give it my best shot.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
For the 30 best players on the PGA Tour in 1996, this week's Tour Championship will combine satisfaction with ambition. On the one hand, the tournament is a reward for success throughout the year. On the other, it offers a challenge to beat the most elite field in golf.
It means something special because you're playing against, and hopefully beating some of the best players in the world.
Because the 30-man field qualifies from the top of the 1996 official PGA Tour money list, the selection is based on consistent excellence, not 1 week of glory. This season, more than $550,000 was needed just to qualify.
One unique thing about the Tour Championship is that at the start of the year, everybody starts at the same point. So you get 30 of the players that have played the best over the previous 8 or 9 months. So you know you're playing against the guys that are playing the best at that time.
Top 30 out here is very commendable. You should be proud of yourself if you finish in the top 30. That means you've had some good, solid finishes, that you've won tournaments or you've been in position to win most of the year.
Appropriate for such an outstanding field, the host venue has traditionally been among the nation's best courses: Pebble Beach, Harbor Town, Pinehurst. This week's event completes a 2-year stint at renowned Southern Hills Country Club in Tulsa. Southern Hills is simple in its difficulty. Narrow fairways, twisting through 6,900 rugged yards, create a layout that demands both length and accuracy from even the world's best players. Yet it is as fair as it is testing. That's exactly what Tulsa oil tycoon Wade Phillips had in mind in 1935 when he donated 360 acres of land and joined forces with course architect Perry Maxwell. No wonder Southern Hills has hosted U.S. Opens in 1958 and 79 and PGA Championships in 1970 and 82. At this week's Tour Championship, the player will battle the elements and himself.
I think Southern Hills is a wonderful golf course. Very, very tough, very demanding that time of year. As you know, that's in the fall, October. The wind can blow. It can come out of the north. Fronts can come through. The weather can really play havoc on the players.
No test is more rugged than the grueling uphill finishing hole.
Well, I think you want to be coming in the 18th hole not having to make a birdie, because it's a very, very difficult birdie. It's a tough par, and you'd really like to have a 2-shot lead going in there so you could just knock it down there in the fairway and hit it on the front of the green and still have a 3-putt, because the greens is hard. Once you get on it, the green's very undulating, and it's just a very, very difficult finishing hole, and you got to kind of play it like a par 5. You get on in 2 and 2-putt, then you've done something.
The satisfaction of a successful season. The ambition to beat the best. It all comes together when the hottest players face each other and the rugged terrain of a terrific test. Michelob and Mercedes-Benz sponsor this week's Tour Championship. At the 1990 Tour Championship, Jody Mudd birdied the 71st, 72nd, and 73rd holes to snatch victory from Billy Mayfair. At the time, Mayfair, in his second full season on tour, was still looking for his maiden triumph. Last year, Mayfair came to Southern Hills' 72nd hole with 2 tour titles and one mission: finish what he began in 1990. With his even par total, Billy beat the best field in golf. His $540,000 first prize vaulted him into second place on the money list. No doubt this Michelob moment was worth the wait. Michelob is a proud sponsor of the PGA Tour.